Last episode, we camped 45 minutes from Las Vegas and Mount Charleston, checked out a new camper on the market, and made some amazing food. This week, we flew 3,000 miles back to our home state of Alaska in hopes of escaping the heat and to camp, fish, and explore a few new areas of Alaska that we haven't been to in a long time since we moved. There's 2 seasons in Alaska, winter and construction season. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. This week we are in Alaska and we're doing some camping. We're gonna be heading out to Seward, Alaska, doing a quick little overnight trip out there, and then we're gonna do some fishing tomorrow on the Kenai. We're taking a break from the 100+ degrees in Vegas and training it in for some clouds, construction, camping, and tons of mosquitoes. So let's go. Alright guys, made it to Seward. We're gonna do a quick little walk around Exit Glacier. It's been a while since we've done this hike, so we figured might as well. So we're just doing the Glacier Loop Trail since we're kind of off to a late start today. So that was Exit Glacier. So again, we are just doing the Exit Glacier viewing trail, which is literally like less than a mile. Super easy trail. You could do it in, less than 30 minutes essentially. Because I remember getting really close to it. That is an angry moose. Let's go find camp. Exit Glacier, guys. Alright guys, so where we're camping tonight is actually at a campground called Alice Campground. It's run by the city of Seward. There's a bunch of small little campgrounds that you can make reservations at within town, and they're centrally located, so you can go hit up downtown Seward and hang out by the docks and check out like the walking path that kind of lines Seward. So we're gonna make our way over to the campground, make the reservation online, and then you can just check in online as well, since there's no actual booth that you check into, and then you can just go and camp along the water. So let's go check out our campsite. Okay, well, this is our spot. We get to set up our tent in this little area right here. Here's our neighbor right here, so that's cool. But we're gonna try and set up right here. We should have grabbed one of these spots out here. It is just very strange that the neighbor is right here, literally. That's hilarious. So they are 907. And they have way more room than we do over here. So I don't know if it's because their spot should be over there. I don't know. Let's get camp set up, or try to. Fucking weirdest campsite ever.
Yeah.
So I was gonna try and switch our spot because our current spot is a little sad. They literally sold us a spot. There's one picnic table, one fire ring, which I guess we share with this person next to us. And there's like literally a hill right there. So our tent, it is gonna be pretty tight. Yeah, our tent's about 8 by 10, I think. So it's gonna fit every inch of this. Just a really strange setup. But like I mentioned, we are in the middle of Seward. We got the bay right here. There's a pretty popular walking path that essentially goes all the way down Seward from one side to the other, which is pretty cool. So we have all that available to us. There are bathrooms, but they're on that side. So we get to walk down and over to the bathrooms over there. I'm testing out a brand new tent, thanks to my parents. So we're gonna test this out, but I'm almost positive it is going to span this entire area. I literally cannot believe this spot right now. This is hilarious.
I think we got scammed.
I know. So this spot was $20 for the night, so I guess that's why it's tiny.
Kitchen paper or tissue by any
We might, yeah.
Oh, we have paper towel.
Yeah, we got a paper towel roll. Yeah, no problem.
It's enough like this. Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
no problem. Sorry. $45. Alright guys, we're getting all set up here. Got the inside of the tent all put together. If you guys have seen my previous videos, we have one of these mini cots, we have a sleeping pad, and then a really nice fluffy sleeping bag. And that's how we sleep inside of here. Seward, Alaska is a small port city in southern Alaska, about a 2-hour drive from Anchorage. The city is known for its proximity to fishing, glacier views, and small town vibes. After getting camp set up in our tiny $20 camp spot, which we got totally gypped on, we made our way to downtown Seward. Our first stop was Seward Brewing Company, where we got the loaded homies, which was a bit pricey for some fried taters and sauce, but the fries were perfectly crisp and the flavor was really good. The beer was decent, but nothing to write home about. After the brewery, we made our way to a new spot called Primrose Provisions, which was a wine bar that had an antique store attached to it with great views of the water. We then stopped into a dive bar we've never been to before called the Yukon Bar, where we had to pin $1 up on the wall. We then walked around town and stumbled into the Van Gilder Hotel, which was most definitely haunted. Built in 1916, this is a traditional hotel where you have private rooms and shared facilities such as bathrooms. We then hit the candy store and ended up having dinner at the Apollo restaurant, which was a Greek diner, where we got a gyro plate and some fries, which were amazing. Alright guys, back at camp. We'll just show you guys the tiniest of camp spots. Lakefront. Oceanfront. That way. In case you guys have never seen me use these before, these are some Bigfoot bushcraft fire starters. Breaking them apart until they fray. It takes a few seconds here. There we go.
It's a really fancy cotton ball.
These are super fancy cotton ball. And I'm just gonna put them right in the middle of this here. Grab our lighter. They pretty much light instantly, and they will keep going even if it's wet out or anything. This will keep its flame. These cups are tiny. I know, they were so ratchet. I'm surprised we haven't heard a train yet. There's Mount Marathon up there. right, guys, well, we got camp packed up real quick. Enjoying these awesome views that Seward has given us this morning. The lovely sounds of nature. We're hitting the Kenai today and do some fishing, so let's go. We made our way to Soldotna and hit the Kenai River to fish. Our normal spot was pretty packed for a Tuesday afternoon, but we made it work. I caught one within the first 10 minutes of getting on the water, but unfortunately while I was taking the fish in, someone else took my spot, so we had to wait a bit longer before we could get back in. This is combat fishing at its finest in Alaska, where you are pretty much elbow to elbow next to your neighbor, and you hope they know what they're doing so they don't snag your line or hook you in the face. This type of fishing is called flossing, where you cast a line upriver, let the line float, and then swipe down to try and get the fly to pass by a salmon's face and make them mad enough to bite your hook. It's interesting. Oh my god, dude. There we go. These fish do not eat or bite on their own. Their primary goal is to get upstream to lay their eggs. A legal catch has to be hooked in the mouth. Anything else, you have to throw the fish back.
Oof.
I caught about 5 fish today, even though it wasn't on camera. I swear it happened.